Let's talk about today's topic is, drumroll please. It is HTML. So when you guys hear HTML, what do you guys initially think of? What is the thing that comes to your mind if you guys hear HTML? GeoCity. Not programming. Running away? Why running away from HTML? Nightmares? Why nightmares? 1990s? What is marquee tags? Well, we'll learn about it, right? Throw rocks into water? Do you guys hate... Who likes HTML and who... Marquee? Who hates HTML? Thank you, Dark. So let's talk about it. So HTML, as you guys know, stands for... Hypertext. Markup language. 아, 내가 무슨 내 자신 싫다. 아, 마크님. Not my favorite. Non-standard. Ah. I hate the fact that I laughed to Mark's joke. 아, 자존심 상해. 아, I can't believe. Guys, before I have a side story. 딴 거 하나만 후딱 얘기해도 될까요? Can I talk a really quick side story? Can I get a TMI, guys? So yesterday I had it's 20 minutes long. No, it's 5 minutes long. 5-minute long story. So yesterday, you know, I had my lesson and I was singing the song 잊지 말아요, cause that's how I'm learning how to sing, right? And there's a section that goes 사랑하나 내 얼굴 비치던 그대 두 눈이 So this type of voice, I don't use it often. So when I was trying to sing, it sounded super weird. 유임님 어서 오세요. 제가 어제 노래 레슨을 했는데 여기 톤을 말을 안 해가지고 엄청 이상하게 느꼈다고 하더라고요. It's not even head voice. This is not my head voice. 여기가 헤드 머리 가성이 아니라 여기 음역대를 안 쓰니까 힘도 없고 자신감도 없다는 거야. 그래서 이상해. 내가 듣기도 이상할 거야. 여러분 듣기도 이상할 거예요. I have no clue. Can you find what note this is? Oh, that's a good question. So this 뭐냐? What is that? Piano app? Is there like a piano online? So when I'm trying to sing, this area is not a common area. So when I talk, 여기서 그러니까 인위적이라고 생각하는데 이게 내가 이상하니까 여러분들도 이상하다고 생각하는 거예요. 잠깐 찾아보자. 내 얼굴 따라라 그대 A다 A. 여기로 얘기해야 돼요. 여기서 얘기하시면 돼요. It's the between-ish. Cause I can go like this. 면접 때 여기 음역대 쓰면은 안 돼요. This three I don't use that much. 아이리스님이랑 작업하신 분이 누구지? 누군데? 하여튼 그래가지고 So, if I talk like this, you guys are used to it, right? 아 맞아. So if I talk like this, you guys are used to it. 이 음역대는 여러분들이 익숙하고 내 평소 목소리니까 이 음역대도 내가 제일 잘하는데 여기까지 올라가면은 너무 이상하고 너무 이상하게 들리잖아요. 근데 또 내가 여기까지는 얘기하는 게 익숙해져가지고 여기는 또 잘해. So you gotta. It's funny because even if we're trying to expand our tonality in different places, the middle is the hardest, and you rarely use it. Cause high pitch, you use it a lot. Low pitch, you also use it, but the middle pitch, you rarely use it. So when you're trying to sing, this middle area is the hardest sound to make. 헤어지니가 뭐야? Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie. Cause like if I do aegyo, my voice goes up here, so it sounds like it's okay, and I'm always used to it. So, 여러분들이 목소리를 really? It's a kids thing? 목소리를 이제 다양하게 쓰고 싶다 그러면은 중간 부분을 말할 때 연습 많이 하세요. So if you guys wanna be 중간 부분이 듣기 불편한 게 여러분들이 익숙하지가 않아서 그래요. 왜냐면 제가 여기 부분에서 이쪽으로 얘기를 별로 안 해가지고 코로 지금 내고 있단 말이에요. 그래서 듣기 불편할 거예요. 그러니까 저는 지금 제 목소리로 트레이닝을 하고 있는 건데 너무 힘들어. 나 지금 나갈 것 같아. Okay. Cause the thing is, if I talk in this range, I'm using my nasal sound because I'm not used to talking in this range, and I'm talking in a very bad way to hurt my throat. So I gotta figure something out. I'm taking vocal lessons. Anyways, so maybe I should continue talking in this range. Basically, female falsetto, I think so. But I will be talking in this range for this week. I'm giving a tutorial. No, I'm learning about HTML. I'm learning about HTML. What if I talk like this the whole time? Maybe on my high-pitched voice will be better. Anyways, let's continue. 10x viewers? What the hell? If I talk like this, would you guys listen to me? 힘들다. My falsetto voice is the best because most guys like this high-pitched, calming, nice voice thingy. It's not LA anymore. Oh my god! It's not that high? What about Python? That's a good question. Let's figure out what HTML is, guys. Wait, since we're doing programming, I will use my normal voice. But if I do like dance content, I will use my higher voice. Everyone prefers the lower pitch. I like this range too. Anyways, I'm gonna have dilemma, by the way, of how to talk. So, okay. But I gotta practice if I want to get better at singing. By the way, oh my god, this is why I have ADHD, because I just noticed something. I'm at exactly 25%. There goes my ADHD. So let's talk about HTML. Going back. So HTML, like I said, is Hypertext Markup Language. HTML의 뜻은 Hypertext Markup Language, 약자가 그거이고, is a standard markup language for document designed to be displayed in a web browser. 웹에 올리기 위해 다큐멘트로 만드는, 오케이. 사용되고 있죠. HTML describes the structure of a web page semantically and originally includes cue for the appearance of the document. So if you have like a document that you want to have it up on a web page, you use HTML, right? So HTML elements are the building blocks of HTML pages. With HTML constructs, images, and other objects such as interactive forms may be embedded into the rendering page. HTML provides a mean to create structured documents. Structured documents, guys. So maybe you can create something roughly, but if you want to create something structurally, you wanted to use HTML. So structured. Right? HTML provides a mean to create structured documents by denoting structural semantics for text such as headings, paragraphs, lists, links, quotes, and other items. That's true. It is technically JavaScript and CSS. HTML elements are what the hell is? What is this word, guys? It's not, apparently. 이거 뭐예요? What is this word, guys? 이게 무슨 단어야? That's true. 그러게. Delineate. Oh. Delineate? Oh, I see. Okay. By delineated by tags written using angle brackets. Oh, 그치. So anytime you see outlined or marked, thank you. So anytime you see this, is for HTML. Directly introduce content into the page. Other tags such as P surrounds and provides information about document text and may include other tags as sub-elements. Browsers do not display the HTML tags but use them to interpret the content of the page. So there is a sub-element and elements. Sub-element. This definition of HTML makes HTML sound harder than it is. HTML can embed programs written in a scripting language such as JavaScript, which affects the behavior and content of the web pages. Inclusion of CSS defines the look and layout of content. The World Wide Web Consortium, W3C, former maintainers of the HTML and current maintainer of the CSS standards, has encouraged the use of CSS over explicit presentational HTML since 1997. So let's talk about the developer. Who knows the person who developed HTML? So let's look into history. We always like the history, right? So in 1980s, guys. Oh, exactly 1980. Not even 1980s. Physicist Tim Berners-Lee, a contractor at CERN. Say hi to Tim, guys. Proposed and prototyped E-Inquire, a system for CERN CERN. That is Sir Timothy Berners-Lee. Really? Oh, it is! The Lee Oppa. So Lee Oppa, in 1989, Lee Oppa wrote a memo proposing an internet-based hypertext system. So he wanted to create a... Sorry guys. Internet-based hypertext. What is the exact definition of hypertext? hypertext가 뭐지? System. I'm older than HTML. Really, Sam? Holy shizzle. Guys, hypertext is a text displayed on a computer display. Oh. Oh. And that's why it's hyperlink. Wow, 그러네. There's a hyperlink, you know, where you click on it, it goes to a certain link. So the hypertext is what's being displayed on... Oh! Eureka! 빠라빰빠람 빠라바라바라빰빠람. 소름. So, Lee Oppa specified the HTML and wrote the browser and server software in late 1990s. That year, Berners-Lee and CERN data systems engineer Robert another Belgian name, guys. Robert Galliau Robert collaborated on a joint request for funding, but the project was not formally adopted by CERN. CERN. Do they just pronounce it? Which is CERN is the European Organization for Nuclear Research. Wow. So Robert Oppa. So in his personal notes from 1990s, he listed some of the many areas in which hypertext is used and put it in encyclopedia first. Wow. Robert Gallo. Oh shoot, Robert Gallo, guys. His name is Robert Gallo. The first publicly available description of HTML was a document called HTML tags, first mentioned on the internet by Lee Oppa in the late 1991. It describes 18 elements comprising the initial relatively simple design of HTML. Gallo. Damn, your Korean got better, local. Except for the hyperlink tag, these were strongly influenced by SGML. SGML Grid, which is an in-house standard generalized markup language based documentation format at CERN. Oh my god. Grid. Oh. Oh, really? Thanks. HTML is a markup language that web browsers use to GUI ID. GUI ID? GUI ID? Is that how you pronounce it, extended? So it's a markup language that web browsers use to really interpret and compose text, images, and other material into visual and audible web pages. Default characteristics for every item of HTML markup are defined in the browser, and these characteristics can be altered and enhanced by the web page designer's additional use of CSS. Many of the texts are found in 1988 iOS technical report TR. Na, 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 na. So the most important thing about the history is that the Lee Oppa wanted to create HTML for a hypertext back in the 1990s, even before, you know, we had the internet boom and everything, internet bubble bursts, so that things can be written on a web page to share it with other people. So most important thing to know about this is that Lee Oppa and Gaio Oppa, the most important thing. So we will look at the markup to call GUI ID. Oh. So that's why Extended wanted me to pronounce ID, because it's identifier. Ah, thank you, Jenny, for sub gift. Thank you, Jenny. We can't do Jenny burrito. We gotta find a different one. So let's look at the markup. Which is this. This is the markup for what the hell? I want us to whenever I see Jenny, I want to do the taco song. How the hell do you increase the font on this? That's not what I want. Okay, well, whatever. Let's zoom in. So this is how you say hello world. So basically you are calling, you're changing the type, the document type to an HTML. I'm guessing there are other doc type, right? Instead of HTML, right? 모두 제리 파히타? 네, 잘 자요. The old hello world, yeah. And then you create a head. You can put a title. I don't think title is mandatory though in an HTML. You can just do a body and a div, which is, what does div stand for? Division. Did you guys know div is for division? Don't even need the div, right? You just need P, which P stands for pair. Pair of tags. Oh, it stands for paragraph? Oh. Paragraph. Thank you, board. You don't even need the P, really. So basically, you just write hello world in an HTML file, it works. I can barely multiply. But is that fast? Is that because the browser has been updated to a fancy one, or is it just because of, or is that how the system is being? If you leave any parts behind, then your HTML page does not conform to the standard and deemed invalid. Oh. 아! HTML이 Is this homework stream? No, we're just we like to learn about random stuff, so we're learning about HTML. together가 HTML 아닌가? Isn't together the Korean Twitchy like thing using this? I will do one at 3, so I have to end at 2. So have standards and non-conformance modes. And if there are errors in your code, they try to do their best in non-conformance mode. Oh, has that been updated? Like, is it because we're in 2021 and the browsers are getting smarter? Or has it always been like that for the longest time? I don't know. It's an old thing because so many people and not. Oh, that's really nice. I think that's how it was when I used Notepad++. Guys, if you wanna write HTML, because apparently you can't even say I code HTML. Use whatchamacallit? Use Notepad++. So that being said, are there any websites out there that is just pure HTML without Java, CSS, and everything, all the styles? Oh, so if there's a website that has no interactions, no style, then that is HTML. That's gonna look so disgusting. Cause I think this is pure HTML. Together가. Ah, thank you, farmer. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for your 2 months working at Jinrico. 내 기억으로 아마 이것도, I think this is also, we're talking about HTML. 이게 아마 그걸걸? Space Jam? 아, 와, 씨. I feel like this is also, let me log into this. Together도 아마 you're 2 years old. Ah, I'm 2 years old. When that happened? Oh my god, I'm so young. So I shouldn't get confused with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I think the most important thing that normal people like myself get confused is HTML은 someone did a very nice, yeah, I like 미국 삼촌s. So HTML은 meaning and content. I can't spell, guys. So bad at spelling. 여기고 CSS는 style. Style as in font color, 뭐 이런 건가? Font, 뭐 color, size, etc. Right? 그리고 JavaScript는 functionality. So if you want like graphs to automatically move when my food is here, avoid inline CSS and inline JavaScript. It's bad practice. JavaScript를 이용해서 HTML 동적으로 그려준다고? 그러니까 lunch and recess? Here's HTML 2.0. Also, you can still code an old version of HTML. I expect that most browsers would still. Oh. 와! 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 Oh my god! 완전 옛날 건데? This is pure HTML. 그치? 대박이다. 와. Wait, so my question is, what about MySpace? MySpace는 뭐야? Is MySpace also pure HTML? Or did that actually have CSS and JavaScript? Oh. That's why people didn't like it when you say I code in HTML. Cause you can. This is just coding이네. 게시판 같은 기능하는 pure HTML. That's why people hate it when they say I code in HTML. It's a markup language. 그러니까. So what are you supposed to say? I write HTML? Oh, so if you can add in like functionality, it's JavaScript. Coding isn't. Oh, what the heck? Hi, baby. 와, I learned something new. 오늘 진짜 중요한 거 배웠다. I never thought about it like that. 그렇게 한 번도 생각 안 했거든. Cause I always thought the functionality was also included in HTML. 저는 HTML이 그것도 되는 줄 알았어. Mother, father. Okay, guys, let's move on. Conclusion. Conclusion, guys. Conclusion. You have the right. Oh, you guys can't see. You have the right to judge someone if they say they program HTML. Wow! It's double eureka. Because wow, I never thought. So thanks, guys.